Hello students, this is your computer teacher Ramcharan. I hope you all be good, safe, protected at home. Let us start today's topic, and this is related to your first chapter, networking, computer network. So, can you tell me something about computer network you are knowing? I hope so. You might have learned in class 7 little bit about computer network, or you might have listened about computer network, or you might have seen the uses of computer network, right? So you can speak something, is that in your mind something is there about computer network? Okay, so let me define what is a computer network. Can I say that if I am teaching to you in a class, you are certain, you are asking question back to me, I am replying. Can it be a human network? Can I say it is a human network? Example number one. Two, a leader is giving a speech, huge crowd sitting and listening, but from that crowd, neither anyone is going to respond back to that leader. Only leader is giving the lecture. Can you tell me between these two, which one is the best example of network? Yeah, I know, of course, you are telling teacher and student because here both side communication going on. A teacher can ask question, student can answer, student can ask question, teacher can answer. Is that? But a leader is giving a speech. This is only one side communication. So remember that in network, resources are communicating with each other. If communication is not there, it is not a network, especially in computer network. Okay, so what is a computer network? A computer network is, you simply think that it is a network of networks of computer system. So when these computer systems are connected with each another, they start communicating, they start talking to each another. Okay, they start sharing their information, they start sharing their resources to each another. But a single computer system cannot do so. Here also one condition is there that at least there should be how many? There should be minimum two parties for communication. There should be minimum two computer systems for communication. Are you calling somebody? Can you call yourself to yourself? No. You should require a next party to be called. Okay, so that is a computer network. So the main purpose for this computer network is what? Resource sharing. Just check out here in this one. A computer network is a set of computers connected together. Okay, for what? For resource sharing. Each computer in the computer network is called node. Again, if you are going to connect your system to computer network, then your system is known as node. So your mobile is no longer mobile when it is going to use mobile network. It is a node. You can say that my mobile is a node in whole mobile network, right? Okay. So you might be wondering that why you are using this computer network. Let me tell you, so many advantages are there, such as data sharing, such as hardware resources sharing, people living far apart but still be able to receive messages. Understand? Suppose somebody is living very far apart in New Delhi, and at a sudden that guy is in need of some certificates and all. You can easily send or not, right? So that is resource sharing. Okay, reliability. You can trust to different machines in computer network. Okay, we are sharing storage system. Our informations are being kept in different places. Have you seen ATMs? It is comfortable or not? You go to any ATM and you can transact your money, you can credit or debit your money. Why? Because your information is being stored in different servers, and that only because of computer network. Okay, we are communicating. Networks are also the rich medium for communication. We are going to communicate to rest of the world, see live TVs, live channels, understand newses, live newses they are making to us, live cricket is coming to us. Why? Because of this computer network, right? So till now have you understood what is a computer network? Okay, but for making a computer network there are some sort of requirements are there. You can't set your computer system to computer network. For that we have to learn some hardware resources, some types of computer network, understand? So let me teach you first today some sort of networking hardware first, okay, and then I'm going to teach you the type of computer network. Okay, so let's check out first here today that what are the different types of computer network available. Okay, what we're seeing here. So let me tell you, you might have heard about internet. Yeah, right. Do you know the full form of internet? International Network of Computer System. This is internet. So here basically computer network is classified into three categories: LAN, WAN, and internet. LAN is local area network, WAN is wide area network, and internet is what? International network of computer system. But in between some more are there, such as PAN, such as MAN, that I am going to discuss. Just keep patience for a little bit. What is LAN? LAN will go nearby a building, nearby a boundary of a building, inside a campus, but it will not go outside the campus because it it is restricted inside, right? And it can go up to few kilometer radius, and speed is good here. Whereas wide area network can cross cities, can cross state, but it should be running inside a country. Big, let's suppose India. In India, suppose we are in Jharkhand. So in Jharkhand, whatever networks we are using, that is LAN, local area network to Jharkhand. When you are going to cross from Jharkhand to West Bengal, we are crossing two states. Then our LAN got changed to wide area network WAN. Some charges are being applied, roaming charges. Why? Because now earlier you are using LAN, but now you are using WAN. For that you have to pay some money. Okay, and when this network crosses countries, continents, then it will be internet. Are you getting me? But apart from this, there are some more networks such as PAN, personal area network. Are you keeping a mobile with you? Yeah, right. Home mobile is there. So wherever you are going to take your mobile, you see an invisible network will follow you. That is personal area network you are carrying with you. Some are MAN, metropolitan area network. These are given to some metropolitan cities. They are very high tech cities. They are running commerce. They are running business for a country. That's why some extra facilities should be given. They are running commerce, international meeting, international businesses. So these extra facilities are being provided in terms of what? MAN, metropolitan area network. It can be given by government or it can be privately owned, right? Okay. So what you have seen till now, that there are different kinds, different categories of computer networks are there. Some are LAN, WAN, some are internet, and in broad sense, some are PAN, some are CAN, some are MAN. CAN, campus area network. Yeah, I recall that. So something you are getting inside a campus. It is a type of LAN only, but you might have seen Wi-Fi campus, Wi-Fi universities. They are termed as CAN, campus area network. They are inside a campus, right? So let's come back to our this networking devices. What are the hardware required? First, I told you that there should be two parties. There should be minimum two computer system for communication. Is it? Then second one, we need a networking interface card. Okay, this card allow other device to connect. Okay, you might see back of it, there is some networking card will be installed. You see this one. It is also known as what? Ethernet card. Okay, so this is the adapter where you are going to connect the computer system. Okay, then this connector should be given some sort of cable. So this is cable. This is the name of that cable, Ethernet cable, wired cable. This is sometimes also known as what? RJ45 cable. Okay, it consists of 8 wire inside. Let us school to open, then I will show you this one. I do have. Physically I will show you that inside 8 wires are there, and each wire will be capable of carrying 2 bits at a time. Okay. Now this is modem. Do you know what is modem? Modulator, demodulator. What a modem is doing? Many of people do have a theory that modem is going to connect system to internet, but this is wrong. Modem is not connecting. Modem is simply modulating and demodulating. What is modulating? Modulating is the conversion of digital to analog. It is done at what? Sender side. Receiver side, what? That analog data will be converted to digital by using modem, which is known as demodulation. Okay, so analog converts digital to analog and analog to digital. Simply, it will not connect anything. Okay, so modem is an abbreviation for modulating and demodulating. Then we need switches. Switches are the devices which do have different even nodes. These nodes are going to connect to computer system. Okay, you might have seen mobile towers. Okay, they are also switch. They are going to connect different customers from mobile. When you are going to call, these hubs, these mobile towers are going to catch your signal, process it, and then will be transmitted. So switches we required for connecting different computer systems. Okay, then we are going to use repeaters, routers. Repeaters will simply regenerate the signal for a longer distance transmission, right? Okay, so repeater task is to carry the signal, make it 100%, and again send the signal to the nearest networking devices, right? Okay, I hope so you might have learned. So what topic we have done today? We have done what is a computer network, what are different types of computer network, then what are the advantages of computer network, and then what are the networking devices that we are going to use in computer network, right? Okay, now based on this one, you have to do some work today, is it? That I'm going to give, you write here, you go through what I taught you, you read your book, and you write few questions that I'm going to give it to you after this video. I'm going to provide it out. Okay, so right now we'll meet in the next class. Okay, so okay, bye, be safe, see you tomorrow.